Before we wrap this up, Tony Khan did an interview on the Battleground podcast, and he was asked about Britt Baker.
The update on potentially when we could see her back, or?
You asked. I really like Britt a lot, and I think there's so many exciting things happening in the women's division. So Britt's somebody I really like and respect a lot, and definitely think as we've evolved with more tag teams and singles wrestling opportunities now across multiple shows. Now that we have 4 hours of TV with Dynamite and Collision, I think there's going to be more and more opportunities. You're seeing I'm signing a lot more young wrestlers, and Britt's still somebody very highly regarded and respected here in AEW. So I would expect to see Britt back in AEW. I just don't want to say when.
So that would seem like the most significant inroads of the status of Britt Baker that we have heard Tony Khan disclose. This not being like we've heard with like when he's asked, Baker, Jericho, all these names that come up is I would love to see them back. I mean, this is stating more so definitively like this is just a matter of when she comes back. We have not seen her since November of last year, where we had that segment with Serena Deeb, that very bizarre one where she got challenged and basically like just blew off the program, saying like nobody cares. It was a very weird segment, and we have not seen her since.
Yeah. Who knows what's really taking place behind the scenes, I would have to imagine something related to, well, we have no idea. We can only speculate.
We don't
right?
know.
We have no idea. Like her past year, I want to even say years, has been pretty bizarre.
Yeah, 'cause she had the big absence before that, and then comes back to TV, and that's when she revealed that she had been hurt, but while she was gone, she had that mini stroke as well. Like it's been several years of, like limited activity.
Yeah, sure. And not to even mention like a major breakup, like in all of that. These are like big life-changing events that have occurred. So, I can't really speak to, what is necessarily going on, but like if Tony in this clip sounding confident that she'll return suggests that maybe something has smoothed over, or at least given her enough confidence to come back to. And I guess like, what do you think the audience is sort of craving to see Britt Baker is at this point, at a time when, she's coming back to a very different women's division?
I know that there were people that had their Britt Baker fatigue, but I think she fits in really well for this women's division. I think it'd be a big reaction when she comes back. Like everybody, it's finding a substantial role and having like that kind of consistency. It's, are you going to come back and are you going to be one of the, like, and it's even tougher with the women. Like if you're not holding a belt, like having a program, it's pretty few and far between. So if she's going to come in, is she going to be someone that is inserted into a tag program, into a singles program, or is it going to be someone who is just sort of, she's on TV 1 week, gone for 2 weeks, comes back? I mean, there's plenty of those figures as well. Like I feel she could still make an impact coming back, but it's, we're talking several years now that it's been like her career has certainly been put on pause.
Yeah, she is still, I think, seen as a level of star that really you can't really say that too much about, in this women's division. And I think there's so much more left to do with her, especially with like a fresh roster that she's really yet to like fully interact with. I do think she has to be handled carefully though, because I do think it's an audience that might have their doubts, at least about like whether or not she's the caliber of performer that she was once pushed to.
Yeah, I mean, the division is that much deeper. Like in this whole period, it's advanced quite a bit, and like that is going to be a higher bar that she's coming back and needs to be able to clear. February on the Post Wrestling Cafe, we continue our review of Season 2 of WWE Unreal, including a big look at Seth Rollins' fake injury, which culminated in his appearance at SummerSlam. We're going to be looking back at Shinya Hashimoto with a special career retrospective on Rewind Away, plus a review of Extreme Rules 2011, as John Cena announces to the WWE audience that Osama bin Laden has been compromised to a permanent end. We'll also take a look at New Beginning in Osaka, TNA No Surrender, and new members can take advantage of a 7-day free trial. Go to postwrestlingcafe.com and jump on board in February.